webinar by No Code Devs. We're here presenting, how did we say it? Sizze? Sizze, which is an app builder, allows you to turn your Figma design to a native React app. And we have Amina on the line, who's going to walk us through the webinar, how to build apps with Sizze. So, and if anyone's got any questions, please put them in the chat. We'll go through them as we do the presentation, or we go through them at the end. That's okay with everyone. Right, over to you, Amina.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining in today. And yeah, my name is Amina, and I'm the Business Development Manager at Sizze. And I'm so happy to see you all today. And hopefully you see my screen. I'm showing my presentation at the moment. And I'm going to start presenting some useful information about our company, our startup, Sizze. So Sizze, like, it rhymes with easy, all right, and it is definitely the tool that makes app development process so much easier for a lot of people. And if I had to describe Sizze in a couple of words, I would say Sizze is a Shopify in the world of mobile apps. So Shopify, as we know, it disrupted all of the e-commerce market, and we believe that Sizze one day can make the same. So, and what kind of problems we're solving? So, as you know, like, app development process, it takes a lot of time, it takes up a lot of energy and money, and it can take up to $50,000 to develop an application. And because this issue is so widespread, we've came up with a decision that would, solution that would actually make the lives of so many business owners, no code enthusiasts, and people who do design and app development in general so much easier by offering the solution that costs only $9. It starts from $9 and higher. So what we do is that we provide them the tool that actually helps you to create apps. Like, it may be like Figma import, or you may start from scratches, or you can use our templates. Anything is possible. So you can just create apps in a couple of clicks, and I'm gonna show you now how it happens. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Yeah, so it usually takes up to 1 week to develop an app in our editor. So the value proposition why we value Sizze so much. So Sizze enables over 1 billion people to bring the most daring ideas to life and generate additional income. This is true, and we've seen how people actually do it, and by researching our customers and getting back the feedback from them. So how it works, I'm going to show you in three little steps here, and we're going in details pretty soon in a couple of minutes. So yeah, like, you take the template, any template you like, then you add the data using the CMS and just making the application live, and then you publish it. We offer the opportunities to publish it as test flight, and also on App Store and Google Play. Well, so yeah, like, the main market is that we want to make this similar, like, we want to use the similar context as the Shopify, and create a new, to build a tool that can make the lives of people so much easier. And yeah, we also value our competitors, as we see here, because they help us grow. But yeah, we believe that we're creating a very unique and disruptive product. So okay, anyway, like, I'm gonna go through little numbers here. It's, yeah, like, as I've said, we help a lot of people, and at the moment we have more than 13,000 users in our platform, and we have more than 12,000 downloaded zips. And I'm actually like underlying this number is that because zip downloads are not so popular in a lot of editors, but we actually give this opportunity, and I'm going to show you today how it happens. And also we have a broad community of Figmers, those who use Figma for their designs and etc. So they actually use Sizze editor to develop their designs, and this is great. So yeah, a little bit of the founders. I'm gonna be really quick here. So we have Nick Newman, who is the CEO, and we have Kate Tuhai, who is the CBDO, and Serge, who is the CDO, and Dasha, who is also the co-founder and advisor of our project. Well, this is the quick presentation on our product, and I would love to move on to the product itself. Okay, so this is CZ editor main page. So you log in, and this is something that you see when you log in. Well, so I'm gonna click on import from Figma right now. So I'm going to use this beautiful template that I have here. Okay, and let's just wait till it downloads. Like the reason why I've chosen this template is that it has pretty simple yet very interesting design. So it has like a lot of buttons that are functional, that can be functional in our editor. So let's choose all of them. So you can actually choose the frame that you want to import. So okay, import all frames. Let's click here. So it's downloading the frames. So yeah, as you can see here, you can actually like go through the frames. You just download it. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna make all of the buttons functional by pressing on the buttons here. And as you can see here, you can also like make any kind of modification to the screens as you like. So we gotta add some action. So for example, move to previous stage, let it be here. So we're adding some actions here. Like as we have limited time, I'm not gonna show every type of action we can actually implement. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through all of the things that our editor can do. And yeah, and to make it all so interesting, I'm gonna just talk about the editor and show you the possibilities of the editor and etc. And yes, if you have some questions, feel free to ask. Like I can stop and explain something if you're asking, like if it's urgent. So right here, I'm gonna go through the CMS a bit later, not now. Okay, so yeah, we've made our button functional by adding the action right here. Okay, so this is how you do it. All right, so let's go through all of the presets that we have here. So you can actually add the button, the columns, the frames, and the heading. If you're doing, for example, a news app, right, you can add some paragraphs and text. We have multiple text blocks. And also, like if you need to add a gallery function, we have the scroll and also rich text, because rich text is especially important for the editorial apps. So yeah, here is the CMS a bit later. In forms, yeah, like you can actually add some text forms and modify it later. We have some bars that are coming soon. So for example, search bar, toolbars, and we have the tab bar and navigation bar. Those two are the basic ones, they have to be in every app. So what makes editor like Sizze editor stand out is that we offer so much customization. So besides you choosing what kind of app you want to download from Figma, all right, you can also create an app from the editor itself, like and yeah, all this customization allows you to unleash your creativity. And yeah, I think that this is very important for designers who want to build a portfolio, or maybe those who want to get employed and get like complex projects. Mm-hmm.
So we have a
So,
question in the chat. Art asked, if you publish in the store, is Caesar
uh-huh.
developer or can we use our own developer profile?
Oh, this is a great question because I'm actually, yep. I was like, I wanted to show this one to you. So yeah, in the publish to store, we have three options. All right, so publish to test flight. If you're a developer, so you can publish to test flight and test out your application. All right, and for example, here, let's say, yeah, I mean, test flight on App Store. This is the one we have here. You can choose the like the profile you want to publish it with. So if you have like for example a developer ID. Yep. Okay, let me it's here, I guess. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. If you have a developer ID, you can actually like use it, or you may publish via CZ. So you can choose any type of icon right here. But yeah, mostly people choose the CZ ID to publish their apps because it's easier and it's more accessible, I would say. Uh-huh.
Perfect.
So
Thank you.
uh-huh. All right. So here you just like drag in the file you've downloaded from the editor. Like, and I'm gonna explain it what kind of file it is. Uh-huh. So anyway, like okay, let's continue about the presets. All right. Yeah. So we have here the media presets. For example, you can like you can actually add some YouTube video or like Jiffy presets, and they're gonna make your application more colorful, more enjoyable, and etc. So as you can see here, the customization is great. So yeah, and another function that a lot of Caesiers, we call our fans Caesiers, a lot of Caesiers love is the developer mode. So um, I know that no code itself is perceived as no coding kind of idea. So a lot of no code tools manifest that we don't support coding. We're so easy, but like coding itself is not bad, right? Like we need to be able to integrate coding, like maybe even switching to low code and providing the opportunity for all types of people, because there are some people who actually know a little bit of coding, okay, but they want to work with the no code tools. And no code tools themselves, they need to be manifested as the tool that makes like app development process. I mean, I'm talking about the mobile application, of course, mobile application development. So this process so much easier. And why not like actually integrating some coding in it? But if you're not keen on coding, it's fine. All right, so we have the developer mode that enables you to modify the code and copy it. Okay, so for example, you've created an app, like, or you might be like the one who transferred the design from Figma, and you need the code so that to give it to the developers so that we could so that you can make it more, I mean, complex or add some modifications. So you just copy the code right here, as you can see here, or click on Open in Expo. So it, yeah, as you can see here, there is some coding involved. Yeah, and you can download the zip file. Uh-huh, it's here, CZ6, and use this file so that like to transfer it to developers and make your application like full-fledged, really full-fledged. Okay, so yeah, let's switch to the editor mode. Well, anyway, maybe somebody has questions at this stage because I showed the quite complex feature developer mode, and I think that it might not be understandable for some people.
Yeah, so we have a quick question saying, so can a developer, so can a no code user pay someone to do Figma work? Then when the Figma work is done, can I continue in Sizze afterwards and make it all workable?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Like I might have issues with the internet connection. Could you repeat, please?
So the question is, can someone pay a Figma developer to build all the stuff in Figma, design in Figma, then
Mm-hmm.
send in when the Figma stuff is done, he can download it and make it all workable in Sizze afterwards.
Oh, yeah, great question. Well, if I'm not mistaken, you might be referring to working with on Figma and then copying the design to CZ, then working with the code. And yep, we have the Figma plugin function. I mean, it's a separate product, so you can actually like use CZ in the Figma. So you design something, then you like on the Figma plugin community. So let's, okay, I'm just gonna show it a bit later. But yep, in the Figma plugin community, there is a CZ plugin page that you can actually like connect to the Figma like editor, like I mean Figma.com, and yep, you can work with CZ on Figma. Yeah, and you can work with the code on Figma. And in general, yeah, like Figma CZ integration is really like it's easy and it's also very accessible. So yeah, like I hope that I answered your question because I might not be that keen on technicalities, but yep, if you need some clarification, I'm happy to help. So. Mhm. Well, okay. And one of the things that we actually want to spread the message that developers can also use no code tools. And we might even make the life of developers a bit easier by like covering some front end development. And this is like the grand idea, like it's a big idea that we're actually trying to make our thing. You know, like CZ is like kind of CZ is the product that works with the developers, work for developers, and it also covers a lot of function, like I mean, features that are quite useful for developers of any level. And yeah, and of course, it is also designer friendly. Like you can customize the application you are building the way you want, and we're like every month we're trying to improve our product by adding some new presets, and we're also open to feedback. If you want to see a particular preset, you can also like contact us via this intercom maybe dialogue right here. Yeah, like maybe if you don't see anything that you like here, just you can actually like type in right here, right in the editor itself. So yeah, like we're open to feedback, we're open to any kind of constructive criticism, and yeah, like we're actually we aim to grow and grow with our customers. So yeah, I don't want to make this presentation boring, and that's why I'm going to go to the main page and maybe like start a new project right now. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like this is the plain project. Let's just try to build any type of application, just like navigation bar. Yeah, like adding right here. Nope. This is crazy. Yeah, and like tab bar. You can also like maybe like spread like stretching it a bit right here. Mm-hmm. Moving it here. Mm-hmm. So applying some uh-huh right here. Yeah, like if you have some questions, just don't be shy.
We've also been asked what plugins and apps are compatible with Sizze, like Stripe, EC, etc. What other
Oh,
connections are they? Connections.
yeah, great question because we're actually developing a new CZ logic. I'm gonna show you. I guess I'm gonna show you now. Like this is a sneak peek. So guys, you're very fortunate to see a new wave of development for CZ. So we are kind of making a new like we're making a new type of product that has like immaculate business logic. Right here you can actually see how different types of like features we're gonna make easier to use. So like for example here we have the pay function, right? And as you can see here, the stripe, we're gonna add it here a bit later. Yeah, stripe kit. The stripe kit is coming pretty soon, and we're gonna add the payment feature in the future. So, as you can see here, it's gonna like the business logic is going to make the transition so much easier. It's going to make the app development process so close to an actual full-fledged applications that you see on App Store. So this is something that is going to make your apps like a big thing. It's gonna make the users download the apps and use it and come back to it again and again, because this is something that is gonna change like app development process in general. So this is real sneak peek, so nobody actually seen it. So you can see here how it is actually going to be changed. Like this is this involves a lot of technicalities, so I'm not gonna like show you go through every type of business logic we're implementing. Well, I just what I want to say is that the things we state here, the payment, the Calendly, the contact button, the Google Maps, intercom, QR code, everything that involves attracting new customers, keeping the recurring customers, and everything that involves business logic is going to be so much easier and so much more so much easier and so much more like professional, I would say. Like it's gonna be an app that you can actually use for your e-commerce business, or you can use it for daily life. Like people are gonna be using your app, and you can make money out of the app you're creating on Sizze, because we're adding like a complex and easy at the same time, complex and easy business logic, and we're adding so much utility. And yes, this is the product. Sizze is the product that can actually make you make money in the future. So yeah, great question. Thank you for asking.
Is it's been asked, is the roadmap published or is it not public at the moment?
Oh, is it public or not?
Yeah, so the roadmap, the what's happening in the future.
Oh, you mean this one, business logic? So it's not public. It's actually it's the file that we're using in the team only, and we provide the file when requested. For example, if our investors ask it or not, like it depends on the situation, but it's not public because we're developing it and it's the last stage of our development, and we're gonna publish it soon. So in 1 month, you're gonna see what I've been saying. So like and that's why like we don't know whether to make it public or not. It's just out there, and it's just our draft, like it kind of the draft we're working on. And yeah, like this is something that we've been working for so long, and it's gonna just make everything so much better for everyone. So yeah, like we're actually looking forward to launch it, yeah, pretty soon. It's gonna be in a month. So if you subscribe now, you can actually see how it's gonna make everything so much different. So anyway, yeah, let's add some icons right here, like why I don't. Let's see, this is strange. Anyway, let's add some CMS list, CMS grid. Okay. Oh, all right. So yeah, I used the wrong screen. So yeah, what is CMS? CMS is the management system. So it allows you to add some images, some, I don't know, like text, anything you like. And this is something that users see when they open your app, right? Here. Okay, so if you want to add some information, I mean the data, it can be pictures, images, and etc. I mean text and etc. So you need to create a collection or implement it from somewhere. And here I'm gonna talk about the technical side. It's not boring. I mean, don't leave the webinar. It's API, so you have to go to any type of API you have, like, or maybe any type of data you have. And if you want to add it to the future application, so you will need to do it via Fast API. We have the Fast API support, or you can create the collection right here, like I'm doing at the moment. So let's see. Okay, so the first collection, let's do it like any type of. So by default, it chose the users one. So, or we can just add any, like the one we want. For example, let's say mountain. I mean, or nature. It can be nature. Yeah. Or it can be sea. I'm just coming up with the words. Don't laugh at me. Trees. So yeah, like and if you don't like any, I mean any collection, you can just delete it. So let's open collection. So and if you want to add a custom column, for example, you want to add images, you just add this column. And you want to upload, so let's see, just this one, any picture. Okay. Or it can be this one. So yep. Okay. Why? So while I'm not talking, you can actually like ask me any type of question. I'm always open to answer, as you can see. hmm So as you can see here, we've added some pictures, any type of images here. hmm And let's see how it goes. So,
Is there any plan in the future to add a connection with Airtable or Google Sheets or CMS?
oh, yeah. Great question. So actually, yep, we're planning it, but it's in the backlog. Like this is something that we've been working to, and yep, I believe that a lot of users they mostly work with Google Sheets and Airtable, and of course, we're gonna add this feature maybe by the beginning of December. So yes, it is in the development, but we can't say exactly when it's going to be implemented. So we've been working on the business logic and on integrating Stripe and other features. So it might be coming up after these things are implemented. Mhm. So yep, right here.
What about a connection with like Zapier and other automation tools?
Mm. Yeah, I see where it's coming. Yep, Zapier is a crucial tool for no-code editors and builders. So, yep, definitely, this is something that we need to implement in the upcoming months or two. And yep, I would say that this is something that we've also put on backlog. So like this is not something that I'm just coming up. It is indeed in the development, but it takes a lot of time, like because we're trying to implement so many things. And yeah, like as our team is not that big, where we have only 10 people in our team, and everything is uh, coming soon, but we're working hard, and I'm so happy that you guys are giving us some suggestions. You're expecting something from this product, and you want to see a lot of integrations. This is something that we've actually been like this is something that we wanted to see in this webinar. That's great. Yeah, thank you so much for this. Yeah. Well, I actually showed you the main functionality, uh, and I just wanted to like maybe I don't know like show you some templates. For example, we have the template for Y Combinator. hmm
Are these templates all free to any users as well, or is it set for what type of user you are?
Oh, yeah, the great question. So, what type of users do we have? Like, um, the users vary. Like it depend. Like of course we have like we have a lot of different types of users, and we love them. We love them all so much. So the first, but if I will need to like differentiate the users from each other, I would say that we have the uh, like designers who are, I mean, like for example, on the entry or beginner level, the designers who want to like develop their I mean UX UI design skills, and they go to Sizze to try out different, I mean click on different buttons and try out creating lots of different apps. So because our editor enables everyone to customize the apps as they want, and make a lot of apps as much as they want. It gives the develop I mean uh, the designers on various levels to increase their portfolio. So it is logical that we have a big number of designers who are interested in our product, and plus we have the developers who also love working with the code and designer their apps, and covering some front end issues, necessities with Sizze. And talking about the large companies, agencies, and etc., we have some agencies that also use Sizze to optimize their workflow. And of course we have startups. I think it is very important for startups who want to test out their MVP. So yeah, we have teams, big teams, like small teams, startups, everybody coming to Sizze to test out their hypotheses, their ideas. And this helps, our product really helps to grow, and it really helps them to track how far they're gonna get, with their ideas and etc. So yeah, I would say that we have different types of people who are trying out our product, and we also have the people who have no idea what no code is. They have no idea what is designing an app, or like developer mode and etc. They just want to, they had some ideas in their head, and building a particular type of app, for example an app with let's say with the pictures of cats or dogs and etc. So like any type of silly idea they have in their heads, and they just go to the presets and they try out different ideas. So, and they get so excited about app development process. So we have future designers, future developers, future startuppers, future anyone, anyone who just wants to build an app. And we actually help them to reach their potential, to see what they like about app development process, what they don't like about app development process. So it's like for anyone who's really who's 1% interested in app development process, like anyone who's very who wants to try out new things. So yeah, I think that I've spoken too much about this, because this is very interesting, and this is very great question, because we love our users. And yeah, we can talk about our users, customers for hours. Yep. So mhm. So yep, for example, yeah, this template, let's just again change the picture. As you can see here, I've just opened the CMS collection and uploaded any type of picture I want, and it changed. Yeah, just like that. Mhm. I personally love CMS because it just makes my apps so much more, the way I want them to be, the way I imagined them. Because yeah, it makes me upload any type of image. So yeah, well,
Well, is there any more questions from anyone in the chat or Amina? I'm pronouncing that right, aren't I, Amina?
yeah, that's Amina.
I think at the moment we're okay. Is there anything else you want to say, Amina, about Sizze before we call it a day?
I guess so. I believe that I have to stop the demonstration.
No, so I can end the video. It's okay. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that, everybody. Thank you for turning up. We'll download the recording. We'll put it up on YouTube, so anyone wants to watch it fully afterwards. You're welcome to join our YouTube channel. Amina, thank you for that. Is there anything else you want to add about Sizze? Any information?
Well, I'm just so happy for being here and just introducing CZ. And yeah, like I hope that somebody got really hooked by this idea of creating, building apps. And I hope that people really enjoyed it because I tried to make it as enjoyable as possible, even though I'm a bit nervous. I was a bit nervous. But yeah, like in general, I enjoyed it so much because I love talking about CZ and I can do it for hours. So stop me right here. I'm gonna stop now. But anyway, thank you so much.
Well, thank you
This
very
was a lot of
much. It really
fun.
was great to get these questions answered. Definitely, it was really good. Thank you very much, everybody, and take care. Hello. Bye.